So one of the other things we've also got in Leeds is a thing called the Leeds Climate Commission. I mean, the Climate Commission is really an approach and methodology for getting together different sectors in the city to think about how we can make that transformatory roadmap to a zero carbon status by the 2030s. So we divide up into different working groups: transport, water, housing, food, that kind of thing. But the key thing is we've got a roadmap of how we make that zero carbon transition. So this is a collaboration between climate scientists at the University of Leeds and officers. And the great thing is we've got buy-in between the university sector and the city civic sector, and that's the key thing we need. We've also got a very strong civic sector in Leeds. So we've got a grouping emerging called Our Future Leeds, which I've been helping form, which is essentially the civic grouping saying, look, we've got a climate declaration of emergency on an emergency status. How do we get that out to every neighbourhood in Leeds? So that's what we're working on. And we particularly love the idea of a climate emergency hub. Because if someone declares an emergency, there's got to be a place to go where you can get information and training and resources for how you as an ordinary citizen can respond to this so-called emergency situation. This whole thing's affecting my own behaviour because as an academic and kind of like civic leader, I really want to practice what I preach. So for example, I've not flown for 14 years. I live in a straw house, by the way. So I cycle to work. But I think the key thing is we need to show leadership. We need to say, look, this is how we can change our lives, but also enhance the quality of our lives at the same time. So this is not doing less, this is not having less fun, this is not like having a low quality of life, this is a win-win situation for all of us.